Young Link. What we got here for him? What we got here? What's his chest? What we get? Wrinkly Kong. Unfortunately for her, she was in Donkey Kong Country 2 as the college, I believe, the college person to save your game and whatnot. After Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, she technically, unfortunately, passes away and becomes a spirit in the third game. Kind of a sad end to her, actually. Kind of sad, really. Kirby series, Choo Choo. One of the Choo Choos, anyway. We have Sticky Floor immunity because we got that Golden Beetle, which is nice. And since this is a Kirby series anime, we haven't had Kirby in a while. It's time for him to take the spotlight once again. Kirby! Right back at ya! Oh wait, I have a wrong spirit combination. It's a blue spirit, which means we need a green spirit to counteract that. Let's go. Granted, I'm pretty sure we'd be able to handle this with a spirit, disadvantage, which gets you more rewards as a result of it, but nothing says better like overkill to basically win the day. The Choo Choos are should be a pair really at this point, but not here, and they just push blocks around their own level that they're in. Otherwise, though, they're just another typical enemy to take down for Kirby. But you get the Super Leaf equipped, so you get a Tanuki Tail upon your starting if you use Choo Choo. It'll help you out in certain situations, of course. Not bad at all. Now we're up to next. Dun, 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 dun. Rayman! And he's playing as Sonic. Now this is a character that definitely needs to be put in Smash Brothers. It fits with him, in my honest opinion. I remember back in my early childhood, or roughly a little while back when I was in high school, me and a few friends of mine, we were all basically Rayman fans. We all liked the game. And we thought the games were pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But unfortunately, Rayman really got the shaft later on after what essentially was his fourth game of the series. Got destroyed by a particular enemy known as the Rabbids. Which is a shame, too. And I don't like the Rabbids. I don't like the Rabbids one bit. I think that they went into Rayman, they came into Rayman's dimension, and since then has basically become like Ubisoft's mascot. And I don't know why they like the Rabbids so much. They've had multiple games without Rayman involvement, but at the same time, they're just annoying. I remember also the commercials that came up with Rayman 4 Raving Rabbids, where they're like, the Rabbids can't do this, but they can dance! And, oh, it got annoying because it was the exact same commercial almost every time. It's like, it was just odd. Very odd. And I just never liked the Rabbids since then because they killed off Rayman. And while Rayman did basically bounce back with, his 2D adventures, I just think that it was essentially after he bounced back, Rayman has never gone to the third dimension since Rayman 3. And essentially as a real platform game for Rayman. I think Rayman could do better in a 3D dimension. Even though I'm actually quite shocked that they did not make Rayman 2 The Great Escape for the Switch. Because it almost seems like that Rayman, that game, for as much as it was Rayman's first 3D outing, and they basically re-released that game everywhere. Even at the last one, I think the last version of that game was the 3DS version. Yeah, they made a 3DS version for it. And I'm actually quite shocked they did not make a Switch port. You'd think they would have, knowing how much that would have been. Anyway, Donkey Kong Country series, Squitter, the party member for Diddy Kong in Donkey Kong Country 2. How do I know this? Well, I watch Let's Plays. That's what I do to get most of my information for the most part. But we're on our way to basically to hopefully unlock a new character for the Donkey Kong Country series, at least. Finally, at long last. Inkling, let's go. One's a spider, one's an ink. Let's go. And we got nothing that's not very good for our end here. We need something that's powerful, and I wish the game would not put me on the weakest point of the bunch. I'll put you on there. That way you can have at least a little bit, somewhat decent chance. Inkling. Though Squitter was a very helpful spider, he could basically make platforms and use his spider web to take down enemies from afar. Which was actually quite nice, and some of the actual, to get some of the secrets in that game, you had to use Squitter to get around mostly everything the game had thrown at you. So he was actually probably one of the more useful animal buddies of the bunch. Booyah! But the squid outpowered the spider. Huzzah! But he also gave us sticky floor immunity, which we already have. But this is also another spirit if you need to, in case you've taken a different pathway. As such. I think we're getting close to our next spirit, our next fighter. Slashman! This is odd for him to be here. Slashman, Mega Man series. I don't remember what game he's from, though. But we need a blue spirit, and let's see what we got. We don't have many of the best blue spirits around that can hold off to him, so we'll just have to deal with this. Let's go! I'll most likely have a title on the screen of what game he's from, but I don't remember where he's from. Because again, I have not played any of the Mega Man games. I've watched them from multiple different channels to get my perspective on it, but I've again never played a Mega Man game. Booyah! Double KO with the blaster. But again, he probably won't be useful on any fights because again, he's a novice spirit. And unfortunately, at this point, we already have spirits that are, at least in our main trio right now of spirits that we use at this moment to basically hinder anything that might come across. But we're finally getting to this guy. Donkey Kong is here. DK, Donkey Kong is here. I can't remember the rap for the life of me. I hear that rap all the time, but I just never committed to memory. Let's see, what can we use? Well, Sigma is up next. Additional mid-air jump, neutral special, why not? Lightweight! Let's go! DK, he's a rougher than most of them, and basically, he has the weight to throw it around, too. Basically, he is basically the one that able to unlock stuff. I remember Melee, he was eventually the best way to unlock stuff in Melee. Just because of his whole down B, he could basically, you know, tackle side modes and not get hurt very much. I messed up that fight, dude. Need my ink. Refill. Yahoo! Well, actually, does damage when you land? I've never noticed that before. Huh, I'll take that to notion next time I take him online. Take a bomb to the face! But Donkey Kong is with us finally at long last! But we don't have nowhere Diddy is. Diddy is nowhere to be found either. Usually those two guys are usually next to each other. But not this time, however. We'll get help with Donkey Kong now. Let's show him off. With Red Pikmin. How fitting. And again, Donkey Kong is a heavyweight, just like Bowser, but he's more of the physical fighter more than anything else. Bowser throws his weight around like nothing else. Donkey Kong, however, he can get around, but he can also use his weight for the best of himself, as he knows how to attack. He knows how to punch things. That's all he knows how to do. There's a lava floor immunity, and we're gonna need a blue spirit to calm him down. It looks like lava floor immunity. Let's take care of these red Pikmin. So we've got a mini tiny Incineroar team. Red Pikmin are immune to fire, which is, you know, again, there are plants that are technically fire resistant to the most part. I would imagine so. Some of them do use explosions as their own method of actually, calming them down. Some plants do that. It's like, ugh. That's scary if plants could basically, man, wouldn't that be a breakthrough? Having a plant that'd be fire resistant? I think there are. Now, if you want to correct me if I'm wrong in post YouTube comments or something of that sort, please correct me on that. It'd be really nice. But red Pikmin, as usual, out of the lava floor resist. Resist, not immunity. We already have a spirit that's better than that, but we need 2 slots in order to use it, though. Do 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 do. And we're up to this fight now. Another hard fight is upon us. We fixed the bridge here. And we got the boss. This fight is annoying. It's one of the strongest of the fights we've had so far for the green variety. Luckily, we have a red spirit that could basically turn the power down to a new one, but we're going to need someone that can throw their weight around. Bowser, you are up for this. I think I recall on my original run, I actually had to use Bowser to defeat the boss of Metal Gear Solid. Poison immunity as usual, but we're going to need a red spirit to tackle that stuff down. Let's do this! Fire explosion resist for our primal Groudon. Let's throw this weight around. Hopefully we don't get taken down. The boss! Metal Gear, I think this is Metal Gear 3, I think.
Ready, go!
But again, they have poison everywhere, because I guess we had poison darts in the game that she's from. But otherwise, though. But this is a stamina fight through and through, and it shows. And it's... I wouldn't say this fight is not as bad as Dr. Wily's. But, again, you just gotta be more proactive and stay away from her attacks. Stay away from her range attack, because, again, she can combo you. Which is not good in this instance. Because Zero Suit Samus, she can get around. She can combo people to death, and that's I'm clearly gonna die in this fight. And of course she does this, which means I'm basically doomed. I'm doomed at this. There's nothing I can do about that. And that's the problem with this. When you get the final smash, you're basically doomed. You can't do anything about it. Okay, Bowser, you're not doing the best right now. I need something that can tackle her from afar that won't basically doom me in the start. That's not good. I need a range attack is more than I need. I can probably get away with Piranha Plant on this one, probably. Because I can do down B and basically attack her from afar, because she probably won't jump very much.
Ready, go!
Oh yeah, I can do this easily. Come on now. Oh yeah, this is easier. This is way easier. Oh, I can actually take that hit, actually. Booyah! I gotta move. That bomb's gonna go off. Of course, I attack. I use it. It doesn't go off when the enemy throws it. Come on now. I'm gonna use my range on you to take you down. This is the only way I can know to actually take you down. But you're gonna get your final charge, your final smash going. But you're gonna use it anyway, which is gonna doom me in all around. Again, this is something I can't avoid. It's really a big shame too. But anyway, I've got her this time. You can't get around from the Piranha Plant and its range attack. Ooh! Not too hard, but Strong throw and starts at 4,000 power. It's not a bad ending, not a bad start for a Legend Spirit of that caliber. But man, that is such a hard boss fight, especially because you're required to take a hit of the final smash in order to beat it. I think that could have been better if it was balanced a little bit better. Make sure that final smash wasn't, so brutal and not able to avoid it. But alas, though, that's actually, I think, the hardest fight in the jungle. We got one more fight around us, so let's go get it. Around here. Morag is here from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But she's a lava floor person, because she is a fire user. Why not? Let's take her down with a plant. A fire-based plant at that. Fighting fire with fire.
Ready?
Morag is a driver. She does have a legendary blade with her, which is, fitting for her. But she initially she's initially an antagonist at the start, but she means well, and basically becomes a playable for at least a party member later on. So she has some redeeming qualities. And she's got like a lot of armor and everything, like and I think at one point Tora, the other characters, mistakes her for a man, which is actually kind of funny. But out of the way though, we're off. This entire area is now cleared for the taking. We can now go somewhere else, and I say we go up on the Great Wall now. And Top Man's back. Or Top Man, another Mega Man fighter. Wind is probably going to be the biggest fighter of all this. And you know what? No matter the overkill. Again, I think this guy was from Mega Man. He's either 2 or 3. I think is Top Man. But you can just use Top Man. Just Mega Man, stop hitting me. Boom! A potted plant to the face. I can't believe it. And screw attack equipped. Not bad. Though I think it could have been used as a Top Man attack, but screw attack is probably the closest you're going to get for it.